Welcome to the Sports Report. The boys' basketball Sweet 16s are set, and we'll take a moment to remember a legend. I'm Nathan Baker, and it's time for the Sports Report on WRCX Television, brought to you by the IH Credit Union. This past weekend was district finals for Ohio's boys' basketball teams, and we've got exclusive highlights from UD Arena of the Division IV playoffs, where Springfield Catholic Central had their sights set on a trip to state. But standing in their way were co-champs of the Shelby County League, the Russia Raiders. With the team's leading scorer Tyler Galuch on the bench early with foul trouble, the rest of the Irish needed to step up. Seniors Cole Ray and Ian Redinger helped lead the charge, but in the end it was Russia with the 70-58 victory to punch their ticket to state. Even with the loss, Irish coach Matt Mullen was impressed with his team's tenacity.
One thing that we talk about every day in there is that this team does not give up. Tonight, when you lose Tyler, who's been on such a roll in the playoffs, when you lose him in the first quarter, some guys may panic. Our team stepped up, kept us in the game, got us through the first quarter, got us into the second quarter. He was able to come back in, and by halftime, we were back to right where we needed to be. But our guys they don't quit, and that's part of something that's taught at the school. It's taught at the school. It's ingrained in them from the beginning. It's part of our culture, of our program. They just do not quit. And it's really proud as a coach to know I don't have to come in a timeout and talk about never give it up. You can see it in their eyes.
In the nightcap, it was Troy Christian versus Riverview East Academy for the Southwest District 3 Championship, and the Eagles were intent on cutting the nets again this year. From the opening tip-off, the Eagles were on fire on their way to a 58-32 victory over the Hawks, securing their spot in the Sweet 16, ready to face the Russia Raiders Tuesday night. It was a tough weekend for the G-Walk as both Fairmont and Wayne fell in the district championships, but number one seeded Centerville cruised to a 63-39 victory over Cincinnati Anderson. They move on to the regional semifinals Wednesday to face Cincinnati Eldred. Let's take a quick break, and when we come back, let's take a moment to remember a legend. This is the Sports Report on WRCX Television, brought to you by the IH Credit Union.
Hi, I'm Deborah, and I am the branch manager for IH Credit Union in the Beaver Creek office. The thing I love most about my job is leading my amazing staff and meeting all of our new members in the Beaver Creek area. The best part of living in this community is all the fun and family-friendly things to do with my kids and grandkids. Your friends, your neighbors, your credit union. The IH Credit Union, step up to better banking.
Welcome back to the Sports Report. This past weekend, we celebrated 30 years since the iconic Jimmy Valvano Don't Give Up, Don't Ever Give Up presentation at the ESPY Awards. Since then, more than $310 million have been granted to cancer research through the V Foundation, which was set up in the former coach's name. All of us, from friends, family, co-workers, you name it, have been impacted by this terrible disease at some point, and Coach V would definitely be proud of how much has been donated to the cause. So as we wrap up this week's episode, let's take a moment to relive excerpts of this speech. And if you want to relive the entire speech, a link has been added to our Facebook page. This is the Sports Report on WRCX Television, brought to you by the IH Credit Union.
Time is very precious to me. I don't know how much I have left, and I have some things that I would like to say. Hopefully, at the end, I'll have something that will be important to other people, too. But to me, there are three things we all should do every day. If we do this every day of our life, you're going to have, what a wonderful, number one is laugh. You should laugh every day. Number two is think. You should spend some time in thought. And number three is you should have your emotions moved to tears. Could be happiness or joy. But think about it. If you laugh, you think, and you cry, that's a full day. That's a heck of a day. And that screen is flashing up there 30 seconds like I care about that screen right now, huh? I got tumors all over my body. I'm worried about some guy in the back going 30 seconds, huh? You got a lot. Hey, phenomenal, buddy. You got a lot. Starting the Jimmy V Foundation for Cancer Research. And its motto is, don't give up, don't ever give up.